I knew this for a while now, but Berlanga, as Eddie Hearn mentioned, and I knew this a couple of months ago because they had already said Berlanga was trying to do a homecoming or something, or a fight in Puerto Rico. It should be an interesting card. I was actually thinking at that time that Matias was still on the card a couple months ago, as far as the Eddie Hearn situation. But I don't know what the card will look like at this point. It's a lot of fighters. I've already heard that Hitches won't be back on the card. Haven't heard anything about other fighters not being able to find any fights, being available for that. But Eddie Hearn made a good point. You know, he's trying to get Edgar Berlanga just one little fight in Puerto Rico before he hit the ground running again. The Berlanga family has his roots in Puerto Rico, so 22-1 with 17 knockouts. And yeah, he had a tough fight against Canelo. Everybody said he performed better than they expected, and in this situation, he's going to be able to flourish a little bit because he's not going to be fighting Canelo, but he wants to fight people like Caleb Plant, Jamal Charlo. I heard some other names at the 168, 160 divisions. I know Charlo. I think he's at 168 now. Not officially. It's not official yet, but definitely that's what's going on. And if Berlanga can turn things around, he can definitely get in the ring with a lot of options at 168. Munguia wants to do a fight eventually. He looks like 2025. That'll be a good idea to make. And Berlanga has a lot of options. Now, if we leave 2025 and he can't get a fight, that's going to be on him and his management as far as having a tough fight. Because right now, Munguia getting a lot of criticism for the fights he is taking. But like a lot of people say, he fought 4 times this year already. He has a fight this weekend. And Berlanga hasn't fought that much this year. So that's Munguia's kind of looking to do that a lot more as far as being in the ring. And Berlanga's kind of hanging out. And he gained a little weight when I seen him recently. It was a little heavy. So that definitely wouldn't help. But, you know, I'm just being picky right now. But at the same time, needs to make some big fights, man. He has a lot of names on the table. 168 is not going to get easy. It's getting a lot harder. And guys are fighting each other at 168 now. You have a lot of fights lined up at 168. Now they're talking about Billy and these other fights being lined up. Yeah, he has to get in the mix early. Real early. I know they're not going to have a very, very tough name for 168. I was hearing a couple months ago, a lot of people was mentioning different people like McCumbee and can't think of any other names right now, but I know they said McCumbee and a couple other names. I don't know if Caleb Plant would go to Puerto Rico and have that fight unless it was a major payday, because going to Puerto Rico for a small payday and fighting on Berlanga card wouldn't be worth it at this point, because they're kind of like in the same position. Let's be honest, and just what makes sense overall. But yeah, Eddie Hearn's been acknowledging this for months now, and I was gonna make a video about this, but I forgot about it. But yeah, March is the time they're looking for Berlanga to get a fight in, and they're gonna make a matchup with somebody soon. I don't know who they have, but we'll find out.